Hello friends, welcome to Damo Education. If not yet subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell icon. So in this module, we are going to discuss our fifth question. What is that? Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. So radius they are given that 6 centimeter and from a point 10 centimeter away from its center. So point P, let's going to take point P at 10 centimeter away from the center. Construct the pair of tangents to the circle and measure their lengths. So what we have to find it here is, so let's going to draw our first one with a 6 centimeter circle. So let's going to take compass. So measure 6 centimeter from 0 to 6 centimeter radius from 0 to 6 centimeter. So this is the length of 6 centimeter. So draw one circle with a 6 centimeter. So first we need to draw 6 centimeter circle. So with the radius, what is that? With the radius 6 centimeter. So what is the center? So this is the center. Let's going to take center as O. So from the center we need to draw, what is that? So from the center O, what you can say here is, from the center O, let us take a center O. Now we have to draw point P as distance of 10 centimeter from the center. So let's going to draw 10 centimeter from this. So from this 10 centimeter, let's going to draw. So from 0 to 10, this is the point. So draw one line. So this is the point P. What is this length? So this length will be equal to 10 centimeter. Then what is the radius? So radius, as we know, radius will be equal to 6 centimeter. So first we are drawn 6 centimeter radius circle with the radius 6 centimeter and point P at 10 centimeter. Now what we have to do here is, let's going to join P and O, and we have to construct perpendicular bisector for this. So actually, what is perpendicular bisector? So we have to take what is P and O, right, for this midpoint. So let's going to take, so half is 5, for that more than 5 centimeter. So we have to take this length as radius P as a point, P as a center, draw two arcs up and down. As we know, perpendicular bisectors, this is, we have to take more than 5. So if you measure, we have to get more than 5. So let's going to take P as a center, draw two arcs, and O as a center, draw two more arcs. Draw two more arcs. So it need to coincide both the arcs. So what are these points? So let's going to join these 2 points, perpendicular bisector, which we need to coincide at midpoint, right? So this is perpendicular bisector. So this is the point, this is the midpoint. Let's going to take, this is, you can take it as PQ, Q as a, so this is the point. Now where these 2 points are joined, so this is the point, midpoint Q we taken. Let's take Q as a center and Q as a center. Then what is that? PQ as a radius. So Q as a center, PQ as a radius. Let's going to draw one more circle. How to draw here? So Q as a center. So Q as a center, draw PQ as a radius. Let's going to draw 2 more circle, that is one more circle, one more circle. So while drawing, so one point you have to remember, while drawing tangents, first we have to draw circle. Again from the point we have to draw one more circle. Don't forget about this, one more circle we have to draw. So what is that here? So this is the point P, and where is this point is coincide the given circle. This is the coincide points. So let's going to draw tangents. So P, let's going to take A and B. Let's going to join PA PA and PB. Let's going to join PA and PB. So these are the two tangents. These are the two tangents. For this circle, we have drawn two tangents, that is from the point P, that is 10 centimeter away from this, and this is PA and PB. Now what we have to take it here. So let's going to take PA and PB we have drawn. So what is this? Let's going to measure this one. So this is the radius. It's making 90 degrees here. So at radius AO as a radius, it's making 90 degrees with the tangent PA. And this is also OB as a radius, it's making 90 degrees. Now what we have to find it here. For the given thing, we have to find what is the measurement. So measure their lengths. So we have to measure what is the PA and PB. So PA and PB. As we know here, triangle, let's going to take triangle PBO. Triangle PBO. And here we know that is OP is equals to 10 centimeter and OB will be equal to 6 centimeter. Why? Because this is the radius. Now we have to find what is the PB. Same like that, PAO. So OP will be equal to 10 centimeter. Then OA will be equal to 6 centimeter. So we can calculate easily what is the length of tangents. So from triangle PBO, from Pythagoras theorem, what you can say, Pythagoras theorem, from Pythagoras theorem, what you can write it here as hypotenuse. So what is this? OP is a hypotenuse. OP is the hypotenuse for these two triangles. Let's going to take 1 and 2. So OP is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square, OP square will be equal to OP square plus PB square. So PB square will be equal to what is that? OP square minus OB square. So OP square will be equal to 10 square minus 6 square. 100 minus 36. What will I get it? 64. Then PB will be equal to square root of 64, that is 8 centimeters. So that is the one. Then triangle PAO. What you can take it? Triangle PAO. So OP square will be equal to hypotenuse square, here 90 degrees. Hypotenuse square will be equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. OA square 1, PA square. So PA square will be equal to OP square minus OA square. OP will be equal to 10 square. OA square is 6 square. 100 minus 36, we will get it as 64. Then PA will be equal to square root of 64. We will get it as 8 centimeter. So this is 8 centimeter and this is 8 centimeter. What you can write? The conclusion will be, therefore conclusion, what you can write it here is, the tangents which is drawn from lengths of two tangents. Lengths of two tangents drawn from external point. What you can write? Drawn from external point is equal. External point are equal. So that is the case. Like this we have to find it. This is the way to construct the given measurements with the tangents. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.